everyone, so today I've got a little bit of a collective haul for you. I just wanted to kind of show you some new products, and the other part is going to be sort of haul of stuff I purchased. There's some clothes and some other things, so it's kind of just going to be like a collective thing. So first of all, I wanted to talk about the Sleek, some Sleek products. It's actually a brand that I've been interested in for a while. I know that in the UK you can get these, I think, at like pharmacies. So they come packaged really cute. This is the Curacao, I think it's called, how it's called, Curacao palette, it looks like, and it's really cool because it has quite a few colorful shades in there. So if you like, you know, really bright eyeshadows, then this is a really good one because it has like a nice different selection of them. And I think that these are actually mineral eyeshadows, but I swatched a few of them already, and the ones that I've swatched have been really pigmented. The green one, barely any like pressure, so you can, you know, build that up. That's the purple right there. So there you can kind of see the pigmentation. And the other one that I received is the Oh So Special palette, and this is the packaging. Again, I really like the packaging. Oops, and there's one of those like sponge tip applicators that we all love. So this is the Oh So Special palette, and it has like a nice collection of neutral shades, but there's some pinks in the side as well. And this is actually the palette that I used today, and so far so good. Like, I was actually pretty impressed. You know, I used an eyeshadow base, but they went on quite well, and I used maybe like 4 different eyeshadows from that palette. And the pigmentation is pretty good again. Brown is like, you know, good pigmentation, I think. There's the brown, kind of charcoal gray one. That's what it looks like on the finger. This one is actually really pigmented, that charcoal one. It's right there. 12 eyeshadows. And the palette is about, well, I have large hands, but it's about the length of my hand. Okay, so this blush, this is also part of that Curacao Caribbean edition, and this is the blush in Aruba. And look at this. This blush is so pigmented. This is actually what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and it's a bright orange blush, but when you apply it, it just really, really brightens up your face. It is so pigmented that this would work really, really well on darker skin tones. Like, if you want a blush that actually shows up, this will definitely work on dark skin tones. If you are fair skinned like myself, you have to apply this with a really, really light hand. I use like a stippling brush, something like this, and this is what I used. And what I do is I put some on the brush, and then I really like tap off the brush, or even tap it off like on my hand before even touching my cheeks, because they're so pigmented. But then when you apply it, I think it looks really pretty. I really like orange blush, and it's perfect for the summer. Pout polish. This is also from the Curacao edition, and this is in Bonaire. I was like, yay, oh my god, I love orange. Like, I love orange lip glosses. I already have several of them. But this really isn't as pigmented as it looks in the pot, like, which might be good for some people. So there it is on my hand. Okay, I've got a little bit of eyeshadow underneath, but it's really not like super pigmented. It's not like, you know, it doesn't look like this on your lips. It has a really, really nice scent. It's like, it reminds me of like vanilla, you know, like that Christmas vanilla. They're kind of like tinted lip conditioners. You know, they don't really come out like this, so that's kind of unfortunate. I would love for these to be a little bit more pigmented, but you know, they're just nice to kind of maybe like, you know, instead of using just a lip balm, to use something like this. But of course you do have to use your finger with it, so that's something that I'm not a huge fan of, but I love the packaging, and I will probably be using this, you know, throw it in my purse. Okay, so that's it for the Sleek stuff. I'm gonna put a link below this video if you are interested in purchasing Sleek. Next thing I wanted to talk about is the 3 new eyeshadow palettes from Sigma. So they came out with 3. There's the Flare, Bear, and Dare. So the names are a little bit cheesy, I think, but that's what they look like. Packaging is very reminiscent of the what's it called, like Urban Decay palettes, like the Naked palette, for example. I'm not crazy about the actual like color scheme. Like, I don't know, I think it just looks a bit like too contemporary, not not fun enough. But so, and then inside you have the eyeshadows. They look like that. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 eyeshadows per set. And this is the Flare one. So there you can hopefully get a good look at them. Dare. So this is kind of like reds, and there's some pinks in there, and there's one kind of darker purple, and there's some yellow and gold. And then the Bear is supposed to be kind of like the neutral one. And I have used this, I've actually used all of them, just tried them. And I believe these cost $35. And they all come with like a little brush, like a two-sided brush. Now I can't do a full review. I can't say, you know, which ones are good and which ones aren't, because I haven't used them enough. What I noticed about these eyeshadows is that they don't stick very well. Like like when you swatch them, the pigmentation is really nice, but they're just hard to adhere. Like they're not creamy, they're kind of a bit on a drier texture. So I tried to first do it with like Urban Decay Primer Potion and then just put the eyeshadow on top, and that just really didn't work for me. I don't know if maybe I just didn't do a good job or something. Maybe I'll have to try it again, but maybe I'll have to experiment with different like eyeshadow bases. I think you need something that's a little bit stickier that'll help them stick, because I just found them a little bit hard to work with. I don't like the color so much of the Dare, but that's just personal preference. Like I just don't really like eyeshadow colors like this, like reds and oranges and stuff. So this is probably my least favorite of the color, but that's like all down to personal taste. The one that I really like, of course, is the Flare, just from the colors, and the Bear one, because it's really practical. So I'm gonna have to like just try these out a bit more before I can like, you know, give you an in-depth review. So I was at Manon, which is a Swiss like department store kind of, and they had the Art Deco nails, which I've never seen in Switzerland before. And I picked up, these are like nail art pens, so they come with like a really fine brush, as you can see there. So I got just two. I got one in black and one in white. I also picked up this nail polish by Essence, and they make really cool, like unique colors. And this is like some limited edition thing right now. And this is a duochrome, so you can kind of see like a teal and a purple. And I thought that this would look really cool like on toenails. And this is in the color 02 Style Me Hollow. It's not okay. So then I picked up two skincare products. Now for me, sort of the go-to mid-range skincare products that I really like are La Roche-Posay, and the other one is Eucerin. And they have a very, very large, both of these companies have very large like skincare range that like cater to really specific needs, and they're not overly expensive. Like they're not dirt cheap, but they're not, you know, they're not along the lines of like Dior and Chanel and stuff like that. But this one from Eucerin, and this is a it's called the Sun Fluid. So it's the mattifying sun fluid. And this is especially made for the face, and it has UVA and UVB protection, so SPF 30. And this is perfume free, and this is 50 milliliters. So you have to like, see it has like a ball inside. You have to shake it because it's very, very liquidy. And when you apply it, this is so cool. It's not greasy at all. It's like really, like, how can I, ooh. I wasn't looking, now way too much came out. So it's just really, like, it just absorbs into your skin. But it doesn't have a greasy feel to it, which is something that I really like, because I really wanted like a really high SPF one for my face, because I just tan really weird in my face and I get freckles, which I just don't like. And my nose just always tans really fast. That's something that's really confusing about SPF. You think, oh, a 30, so a 50 must be a lot stronger, but it actually isn't. It's only like a really minute difference. Of actual sun protection. It's like not even 1% stronger, or it's like maybe 1% stronger. It's not a huge difference. So SPF 30 for your face is totally adequate. And then from La Roche-Posay I got the Hydrian, I think it's Hydrian in French, because it's a French brand, and it's the Hydrian Légère, and this is just like a moisturizing fluid, but it's a light one. So I wanted to get a light one for the summer. Okay, so the rest of the stuff is fashion things, so I thought I'd just kind of group it together. So I was at this store called New Yorker, but today I just picked up this purse. This was kind of like a spur of the moment decisions. And it's one of those like longer purses that, you know, it looks like long, so you could carry it like this and then shorten this part so you can carry it like, you know, on your arm or something. And then it has like it's like one big pouch inside. Basically what I wanted, I just wanted a really easy sling bag, because what you can do is you can close the top and then you just fold that over, and then it's kind of like just, I don't know how to show you. You see? Then you just wear it like this, and it's just like a sling bag. And then you just use the bottom part. So, and then I was at Vero Moda, and I really like Vero Moda. I used to shop there quite a bit, and then when I was bigger, nothing fit me anymore, so now I can shop there again. And I got this really cool top. This is one of these tops that just looks so silly when you just hold it up. But it actually looks cool, because in the back it's sort of almost like racer back, not quite, but you have to wear like a racer back bra underneath it, because otherwise you're going to show. And then the front is very like loose. Front is a bit longer than the back, so this looks great with jeans. And what I wanted to wear this with is jeans, and I bought some also at Vero Moda. They have really good jeans as well, actually, that aren't too pricey, I think. And I got these ones, and again, it just looks silly to hold up clothes. Maybe I'll just slip them on and show you guys really quickly. But I really wanted like a pair of skinny pants that, or skinny jeans that were gray, like kind of that worn out gray without a lot of embellishments. Quickly put on that outfit so you can kind of see it. I don't really have a good way of showing you. But anyway, this is what it looks like. So the jeans are quite tight. But I think they're good because they're stretch, like they're stretch fabric, so I know they're gonna stretch. And then the top is just kind of like loose. See, I don't know if you can even see it, but so it has a little bit of a racer back. I'm just wearing these gladiator sandals with it that I bought, I think, last time I went shopping, and I kind of rolled up the top just because, you know, for summer it's kind of nice to have that kind of like cropped look. But in the winter, because these I think are actually winter, then of course you can roll it down, you can wear it in your boots and stuff. I just quickly also wanted to show you the purse, how it looks. I might have to adjust it and put it down like a little bit more, but I just put something in it quickly so that you can see what it would look like. So that's kind of how it looks just on the side, just really casual. You know, you could carry it like this too, and then shorten, you know, you can carry it like that. So I think it's kind of neat. And I've seen a lot of like purses like this now. And lastly, I got this guidebook for Berlin, and this is by Dumont. Things to see and do. Okay, I just got a text. And then lastly, I got this, and I've never owned one of these. You guys let me know if these are actually good for your, you know, because I have a MacBook Pro, and I'm planning to take it with me, obviously, on vacation. So I got one of these like protecting thingies. It's called Second Skin. I don't know. They were selling it at the Apple store where I went. So I guess you put it in here, and it's made of microfiber, so it's like really soft. And that's it. Oh, this is, if you're wanting to know, this is by Tucano, made in Italy. I don't know, that's what it says. A little message following in German. So I'm going to say goodbye to you guys if you are not interested to do with a potential meetup in Berlin. So I'm going to do that in German. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon, and stay tuned for the message, special message, if you are in Berlin or if you live in Germany. Okay, ich wollte euch nur kurz fragen, weil ich ja in Berlin bin, wenn ich ein kleines Treffen dort organisieren würde. Also es ist nicht, ich habe dort nicht sehr viel Zeit, ich bin dort sehr mit, wir sind dort mit Kollegen unterwegs und so, also habe ich jetzt nicht wahnsinnig Zeit, irgendwie was Großes zu planen und zu veranstalten. Aber ich habe gedacht, eventuell ein kleines Abo-Treffen zu machen für Leute, die Lust haben oder in Berlin oder in der Nähe wohnen oder so. Aber ich kenne mich persönlich in Berlin nicht groß aus. Also ich war schon mal in Berlin, aber das war schon eine sehr lange Zeit her. Und jetzt wollte ich euch fragen, ob ihr überhaupt Interesse hättet an einem kleinen Treffen. Es wäre vielleicht so für eine Stunde oder so, irgendwo in Berlin, dass wir einfach uns treffen und mal kennenlernen. Und jetzt wollte ich euch fragen, wo man das am besten machen würde. Also da bräuchte ich vielleicht eure Hilfe, vielleicht wenn jemand hier zuguckt, der von Berlin ist oder so, oder ihr wohnt in Berlin, vielleicht könnt ihr mir einen kleinen Tipp geben, wo man so ein Treffen am besten veranstalten könnte, vielleicht irgendwie am öffentlichen Platz wo viele Leute, also ich weiß ja nicht, wie viele Leute kommen würden, vielleicht kommen nur 5 oder vielleicht kommen 100, ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich habe gedacht, irgendwie in einem öffentlichen Platz, aber es sollte auch irgendwie zentral sein, also es sollte nicht irgendwie in einem abgelegenen Ort sein und ich weiß nicht, vielleicht am besten draußen. Es ist noch nicht definitiv, dass ich dort ein Treffen mache, also seid mir nicht böse, wenn es schlussendlich dann doch nicht zustande kommt, weil ich weiß nicht, wie viel Zeit ich dort haben werde. Lasst mir einen Kommentar hier unten, wenn ihr in Berlin einen Tipp habt für mich, wo man das am besten veranstalten könnt. Oder ihr könnt mir das auch auf Facebook schreiben. Das ist vielleicht was besser auf Facebook oder vielleicht auch auf Twitter, weil dort sehe ich es definitiv auch. Und natürlich, wenn ich ein Treffen mache in Berlin, werde ich dazu noch ein zweites Video machen, also damit ich euch das vorankündige, aber es ist jetzt noch nicht fest, also es ist möglich, dass ich ein Treffen mache, aber vielleicht habe ich auch wirklich keine Zeit. Also ich muss da wirklich schauen, weil ich bin da wirklich auch in den Ferien und bin da mit Kollegen und Freunden und so und deswegen muss ich schauen, ob das irgendwie hoffentlich passt rein. Das wäre natürlich super cool, aber das muss ich halt erstmal abchecken. Okay, also danke fürs Zuschauen und bis nächstes Mal. Tschüss!